Right now at noon on this Wednesday, it changed the way Philadelphia police described. 3 suspects are in court for what they did. And a pleasant good afternoon to everyone. This is CBS 3 Eyewitness News at noon on this September 7th, 2022. We are now streaming live on CBS News Philadelphia. My name is William, and I'm filling in for my Aunt Janelle Burrell and my Auntie Jan as well. So we get the latest from Jasmine Payute live at Center City, Philadelphia County, with the very latest on what's going to happen next to those 3 suspects. Jasmine, take it away.
Some in tears as they watch this preliminary hearing play out. Now let's take a look at the defendants. Prosecutors say Nasir Jackson and Namir Jones were charged with murder for shooting and killing 2 bystanders near 4th and South. They were arrested in Virginia following a manhunt. The 3rd suspect, Karan Garner, was charged with assault on a law enforcement officer, among other charges. At this hearing, prosecutors are expected to piece together each defendant's role in the shooting using video as key evidence. They say the shooting, which left 3 dead and 11 injured, is the result of a fist fight that escalated into gunfire back on June 4th. Back here live, the 4th suspect, Rasheen Vereen, is expected to have his preliminary hearing on September 23rd. Our Madeline Wright will have today's developments starting at 4.
All right, thank you, Jasmine, for that update down in Center City, Philadelphia. And at this hour, U.S. lawmakers are hearing from Philadelphians about problems with the Postal Service. The performance has described in the last 3 years, like people getting robbed, among other things. And certain lawmakers are holding a hearing about that in the upcoming election, which is being held on November 8th. Now to the latest on gun violence here on this Wednesday, as it is 12:02 p.m. A 19-year-old man has been shot and killed. This all happened this morning at 2 a.m. on the 5500 block of Torresdale Avenue. He was taken to the hospital as he was pronounced dead on arrival. There haven't been any arrests being made by the police, but there's no motive for that shooting. 12:03 right now on your Wednesday afternoon. An R5 SEPTA train started to collide into an SUV in Chalfont, Bucks County. This happened around 9:30 Tuesday evening. We're being told that the train is still being used for traffic disruptions, among other things. But the 59-year-old is still being placed in critical condition. Nobody on board was hurt. A newspaper in Erie, Pennsylvania reports that a shark attack started to happen by killing off a mother from Pennsylvania. She was last seen snorkeling with family in the Bahamas, and all that took place Tuesday afternoon right near Green Cay. A 58-year-old mother is still recuperating at a nearby hospital. 12:04 right now on your Wednesday afternoon. A bit of a gloomy start to this hump day, but there are some changes on the way. Here's meteorologist Larissa Abreu with a look on how things are shaping for the second half of the work week. Go ahead, my sister. Take it away.
This unsettled weather unfolds over our region today. While we are looking at improvement, we're still dealing with a little bit of showers out there, and it's all associated with a boundary that's draped overhead, and it is producing slow-moving rain, which can also lead to areas of flooding up towards the Lehigh Valley, up towards the Poconos. And you can see how active Storm Scan 3 still is at this hour. We're still not quite in the clear, although although Philadelphia, we've actually seen a pretty dry day so far. Here's what's going on. We have an area of low pressure, the same one that brought about the rain and the floods yesterday. That's offshore, but it's still dumping a couple of showers our way. You can see Delaware tapping in on some of that moisture. Same goes out towards South Jersey. And then what's happening further off to our north and west, that's a different system. It's a boundary. It's weak in nature, but it's still generating rain, and it is moving on the slower side. Here's a closer look at our far north and western neighborhoods. This is steady rainfall, and unfortunately, it's kind of been stalled out in the same locations. Meanwhile, what's going on out towards South Jersey, it's more showery type of weather, so that a nuisance type of rain that, well, we're not too much of a fan of. Here's a look at the next 12 hours. We continue with the cloud cover over Center City. I can completely rule out the chance for a passing shower to make it as far north as Philadelphia and even as far south as our suburbs across the region. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to be out and about, take the umbrella with you. Temperatures remain cool in the 70s, and then we have a big change headed our way later on, well, tonight and into tomorrow.
Yes, we do, my sister Larissa. And guess what? A coastal flood alert has been issued from now until 10 p.m. later tonight. All right, thank you so much, Larissa. In other news here on this Wednesday, some voters will be deciding to get into the state of Pennsylvania. Governor Tom Wolf signed an executive order earlier this morning, and it directs 7 additional state agencies to have voter registration materials available, like state park offices and state veterans' homes. We want you to stay up to date with the election coverage. You can always get it on CBS News Philadelphia and even CBSPhiladelphia.com. We'll be right back.